when I say to make as many related facts as you can from 6, 7, and 42, it's 7 times 6 equals 42, 6 multiplied by 7 equals 42, 42 divided by 6 equals 7, and 42 divided by 7 equals 6. If I say to make as many related facts from 7, 7, and 49, 7 times 7 equals 49. You don't have to write it again because you'd be writing the same thing. So 49 divided by 7 equals 7. One last one, this is very straightforward. 9, 3, 27. 9 multiplied by 3 equals 27. 3 multiplied by 9 equals 27. Notice how the order does not change the answer. 27 divided by 3 equals 9, and 27 divided by 9 equals 3. So that's going to be a nice easy one on the test. If I say, write a multiplication fact to find the quotient or the answer, that just means answer. Let's just keep it simple for now. 56 divided by 7 equals. So you have to write a multiplication fact. We know 7 multiplied by 8 equals 56. Therefore, the answer is 8, the number that was missing from here. Let's do a couple more. If I say 42 divided by 6 equals, you tell me that 6 multiplied by 7 equals 42. Look for the number that's missing here. That's 7, so 42 divided by 6 equals 7, just like the examples we just did. And let's see, 54 divided by 9 equals, write the multiplication fact. 9 multiplied by 6 equals 54, therefore the answer is 6. That should be another easy one on the test, easy to remember. If I tell you to multiply two numbers together, for example, 12 multiplied by 23. The first thing is you look at this bottom one here. And you first multiply the ones. Step 1, multiply the ones. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 1 is 3. Step 2, you need to add a 0. I'll add it in a different color. You're going to add your 0 right here. Then you're multiplying your tens. You start by multiplying your tens place here with your ones here. Then your tens with your tens here. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 1 is 2. So step 3, multiply the tens. And step 4, you need to add. So 6 plus 0 is 6. 3 plus 4 is 7. And you don't add anything to your 2, so altogether your answer is 276. If I have 34 multiplied by 71, I multiply the ones first. 1 times 4 is 4, 1 times 3 is 3. Then I add my 0. Then I multiply the tens place. 7 times 4 is 28. Watch this. This is 28. I keep the ones, just like when we're adding. And I carry the tens place. I put it up here. 3 times 7 is 21, but wait, I need to add 2. So 21 plus 2 is 23. Now I add these two numbers. Notice how I carefully line up my numbers, keeping the ones together, the tens together, and if there's hundreds or thousands together. So 4 plus 0, 4. 3 plus 8 is 11. Keep the 1, carry the other one. 1 plus 3 is 4, and there's nothing to add here. So the answer is 2,414. 73 times 32. Multiply the ones. 2 times 3, 6. 2 times 7, 14. Next step, I add the 0 again. And now I multiply my tens. 3 times 3, 9. 3 times 7, 21. Now next step, I add them. Let's do a couple more of these. 84 times 13, or 84 groups of 13. I say times to make it faster, but technically you should say 84 multiplied by 13, or 84 groups of 13. 3 times 4, 12. Keep the 2, carry the 1. We keep whatever's in the ones place, we carry whatever's in the tens place, and then we add it to the next part. 3 times 8 is 24, but don't forget to add your 1. 24 plus 1 is 25. Now I multiply in the tens place. 1 times 4, 4. 1 times 8, 8. That was kind of easy. It's easy when you multiply by 1 or another smaller number. And then I add. My answer is 1,092. Last one. 63 multiplied by 22. 2 times 3, 6. 2 times 6, 12. Now multiply the tens. Don't forget to add your 0. Don't forget to line it up nicely and neatly so you can tell what you're adding. 2 times 3, 6. 2 times 6. Ah, look at that. 12. Now you add them. The answer is 1,386. So notice from before that multiplication is the opposite of division. So if 4 multiplied by 3 equals 12, that means that 12 divided by 3 equals 4. So if you know your multiplication table, you know how to divide very easily. With that being said, we're going to start on some long division. Dun, dun, dun. 850 divided by 5. So here's a little step to help you out. Does McDonald's sell burgers? Division, multiplication. multiplication, subtraction, bring down. It always follows that order, and when you finish, if you still have more numbers here, you have to start all over again. So the first thing I do is I look at my first number here, and I look, can I divide it by 5? 8 divided by 5. So if I go to my times table, 5, 10, 15, 20, etc., I see that 1 5 will fit inside of 8. I'll draw my 8 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to look for a group of 5 in here. I'm going to circle it. Here's 4, 5. There's one group of 5. But there's 3 left over. So watch what I do. One group of 5 fits inside 8. Now I need to multiply. 5 times 1 is 5. I put that number here. I need to subtract now. 8 minus 5 is 3. Now I bring down my next number. Now before you start freaking out, we're going to do lots of examples, and we'll have already done lots of this in class. So stay with me, keep calm. 35 divided by 5. I can go back to my times table. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 35 divided by 7 equals 5. Or 35 divided by 5 equals 7. Now I multiply again. 5 times 7, 35. Subtract. 35 minus 35 is 0. Bring down. Now I have to do this. 0 divided by 5 is 0. So 850 divided by 5 is 170. Let's double check that. I'm going to keep my 170 up there. Now we're going to double check by multiplying. Multiply by 5, 5 multiplied by 0, 0. 5 multiplied by 7 is 35. Keep the 5, carry the 3. 5 times 1. 5 plus 3 is, we got the same answer, 850.